were actively managing money, you presumably were under the same pressures as other fund managers to show performance results. Did that incline you to sell too quickly sometimes?
Well, I think my greatest mistakes were, it's funny in a stock, I can lose 100%. I've done that. And your great mistakes is selling a good company, and that doubles, then it triples and quadruples, because you make a lot of mistakes. And so it's ones that go up tenfold, like on the 10 baggers. So some of my mistakes are saying, oh my God, this stock is too high, and I was wrong. And you had to figure out, what inning am I in this baseball game? I sold Toys R Us way too early. It went up 20-fold after I sold. I did the same thing at Home Depot. Those are probably my two greatest mistakes I ever made.
When should you sell?
Well, you ought to find out why you bought a stock. If you're saying it's a cyclical company and they're doing poorly, and they're doing awful, you wait till things are getting better, and they're doing terrific, and then you sell it. But with a growth company, you have to say, Walmart's case, 10 years after they went public, you could have bought the stock and made 500 times your money. Because they still are only in 15% of the United States. And they can say, why can't they go to 17? Why can't they go to 19? Why can't they go to 23? So for the next 4 decades, they're around the country. So you have to say to yourself, in this stock, I have a 10-year story, a 20-year story. I'll be able to write that down and follow that. That's what I do with the company. And that's your decision. That's how you sell it.
We have a novel element for many investors today in the trust issue. We also have security problems that we didn't traditionally have in America. Have they changed the way you pick and believe in stocks?
No, you still buy a company. You buy a company to grow. And if it's a textile company or it's an electronics company or software company, you better understand what they do. And if they do well, the stock will do well, no matter what happens to the market. If the Dow Jones today was 1,000 or 500, you would have made a lot of money in McDonald's. You would have made a lot of money in Johnson & Johnson. You would have made a lot of money in Gillette. These companies' earnings have gone up a lot in the last 30 years. And if the market was 50,000, you would have lost money in Burlington Industries. I recommended that in 1969. I think it's gone from 34 to 2 with no stock splits. These earnings have been terrible.
Well, your modesty actually makes an important point, which is people with the best batting averages in the world don't bat 1,000. I sometimes get angry mail, particularly during bear markets, saying so-and-so recommended such and such and it went down. Well, how often did you come up with a clinker?
Well, this is a funny business. You don't have to be right even 5 times out of 10. If the times you're right, you make a double and triple. It offsets all those times you lose 20 or 30%. So when you buy a stock, you always say to yourself, how much can I lose and how much can I make? And you ought to be able to make a lot. Because stocks are risky. I mean, look how much we lost in AT&T. Look how much we lost in Xerox. These were quality companies.
October 1982, a then-camera-shy money manager from Boston made his television debut. His mutual fund had the best 5-year record in investing, and soon he would become a household name, at least in the Lily Tomlin and Don Rickles households. Obviously, the typical investor as an individual doesn't have the time to spend all the time you spend on all this, but is there anything he or she can learn from what you do?
I'm amazed that the average investor is out there in some industry. They're in the polyvinyl chloride industry, they're in insurance, they're in textiles, and they're going to see those industries turn. And they're not going to buy those stocks. They're going to go buy some stock from somebody in the National Guard, or they're going to something on television and buy a genetics. They have a big edge of me. I work awful hard, and they're months ahead of me. They can be in the healthcare industry, they're seeing new products. They should work on that they have in front of them.
As they used to tell writers, write what you know, you tell them buy what you know.
Yes.
What would you tell them not to do? What would you do?
Well, it's a common mistake I do. I think people buy stocks because they've fallen from price X to 2/3 of X or half of X. On that basis alone, you're buying a stock. That's called bottom fishing in the stock market. Very, very difficult. I've had a rough go with it. Stan Oil Ohio this year fell from 90 to 60, and I told everybody, this stock is not going to go any lower. Then it went to 50, and I said, this is it, no lower. As it went through 40, I said to people, this is it. Finally, when it got down under 30, and people said, what do you think is Ohio? I said, what does Ohio do? I don't know that.